Hello, everyone, and welcome to part 3 of What If Tony Stark Was in the Bayverse. So, without further ado, let's get right to it. So, the whole beginning scene goes exactly the same, where Sentinel is found on the moon. Shockwaves makes his first appearance in live action. And get this, Sam Witwicky is actually given a job at Stark Industries, where he meets a man called Ivan Vanko. So, I hear you're a friend of Mr. Stark. Yeah, him and I saved the world a few times together now. That's nice. Did you know my parents died in a Cybertronian attack? Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. I gotta go, man. Meanwhile, at Washington, D.C. Nest headquarters, Optimus Prime actually has Justin Hammer walk before him. You lied to us. Everything you knew of our planet we were told and all been shared. So why was this found in human possession? We were in the dark on this also, you know that? We knew nothing about this until now. Tony then walks in. Hammer, what the hell are you doing in here? I'm just telling Mr. Optimus Prime here that we didn't know about any of this till now. Hammer, get the hell out of here. Can you give us more insight on this matter, Tony? So yeah, that's when he brings in the whole staff from the exploration to the moon and stuff, and that whole plot goes the same. It is imperative that we find it before the Decepticons learn of its location. Our Autobot spacecraft has the ability to get there, and you must pray it's in time. Tony Stark also volunteers to join them in the retrieval. So yeah, not too long after they board the Xanthium and head to the moon. In this timeline, this is Tony's first time in space, and if you're wondering how he made this suit, well, the Autobots helped him design this suit right here, which in this universe is actually the Mark 7. So yeah, they retrieve Sentinel Prime's body, with, I can imagine Tony Stark looking around the ship and looking at all the advanced technology and being like, whoa, like, he just loves this place. So yeah, we go to Megatron, and then he commands Soundwave to kill all of the human allies that they have, just like in canon. So we cut back to Stark Industries, where Ivan Vanko runs into Sam's workplace and says, Sam, I need your help. Well, what's the matter? They're hunting me. They're hunting me. Who's hunting you? I have no time to explain. Meet me in my office. So yeah, Sam goes to his office with him, and he starts to explain to Sam that the Decepticons killed his parents, and they forced him to work for them. Laserbeak then transforms, with Sam immediately running out of the office, with Ivan Vanko trying to do the same, but Laserbeak blocks his path. You told him everything. No, I didn't mean to tell him. You're lying, and you know what we do to liars? But that's when Ivan Vanko activates his whiplashes from Iron Man 2 and uses it to fight Laserbeak in the office. But sadly, Laserbeak kills him just like he killed off that other guy in canon. And then he chases Sam off just like in canon. Sam immediately takes Michaela. Yeah, in this universe, let's say he never broke up with Michaela and stuff, and they're still together. So yeah, they go to the military base to tell the Autobots that the Decepticons are back, this and that. And I'd say that Bumblebee comes out to get them, and they don't make a lot of ruckus like they did in canon. So yeah, Bumblebee just comes, gets them out, and they see that he's working with Bumblebee, you know, so they don't block him from getting in. Yeah. Hey kid, nice to see ya. Tony, listen to me. The Decepticons are back. And then he explains to him everything that happened at Stark Industries. So yeah, that whole thing happens just like in canon, where Sentinel Prime is revived. Yeah, so everything goes all the same pretty much. So the Dreads attack. And fun fact, Tony Stark suits up in his Mark 8 to assist the Autobots. And the Autobots defeat the Dreads just like in canon. So instead of Ironhide and Sideswipe fighting the Dreads, it's Jazz and Sideswipe. So yeah, they defeat them just like in canon. And Sentinel Prime kills Jazz instead of Ironhide in this universe. Sentinel Prime kills a few more Autobots. Skids, Mudflap, RC, Chromia, and Alita 1. And if you guys are just gonna say they died in Transformers 2, I never said they died in this What If. So yeah, this was a massacre with the loss of 6 Autobots. And Optimus is grieving for the losses. So yeah, that whole part happens where Sentinel uses the pillars to bring the Decepticon army to Earth. And in case you guys are wondering, no, Sam and Michaela do not drive in Soundwave because Michaela never takes the dealership job in this timeline, because that was Carly's whole thing. Instead, I'd say Justin Hammer is the one to trick Sam, and then that's how he gets that transformer on his wrist, to listen to his conversations with the Autobots, because he's the one working with the Decepticons the whole time. So the Autobots still get exiled, with Sam reacting the same way he did. What? They can't do that. And Tony's like, Tony tries to fix it by making calls, but it's no hope. The whole world has decided on that. The president, too. He really doesn't have any power over that. So yeah, the Autobots are exiled with all these characters watching them as they leave. And just like in canon, the Zentium is destroyed and the Autobots supposedly gone. Soon enough, the Decepticons begin their invasion and destruction of Chicago. But Justin Hammer does send people out and capture Michaela. Sam and Tony drive to Chicago. Tony's like, come on, kid, let's get your girl. Sam's like, how do we do that? I don't have anything to fight with. Tony then looks at him with a grin. Yeah, you do. We then see Sam suit up in the Mark V. Iron Man then suits up in his Mark 8 and says, let's go free your girl. Gunfire is soon opened up on the pair. They shoot at the ship, but the ship dodges them. But that's when all of a sudden the ship goes down by a gunshot from the distance. They look back to see Optimus Prime. We will kill them all. And then the Autobots show up. They all move in together to Chicago. So Sam and Tony fly in that, let's just say it's Hammer Tower. It's a free Michaela. And Sam with the Iron Man suit threatens Justin Hammer, like, where is she? Listen, man, she's all safe. Don't worry about her, okay? Then Justin Hammer knocks him out the building, out the window. Michaela comes out running. Then one of the minions grabs her. Sam flies up, kills that minion. Then he grabs Michaela and flies out with her. Justin Hammer then gets mad at his other minion. You let them escape, you idiot. You didn't do anything. You didn't shoot nothing. All of a sudden, his minion is shot and killed. That's when Tony flies in. Listen, Stark, I'm just doing the right thing here. Justin Hammer then reaches into his pocket to grab a gun. But that's when Iron Man shoots him with his arc reactor, killing him. Things are a lot easier for Sam with the Mark V armor. For example, he makes his kill on Starscream much easier. We then get to the prisoners, where Soundwave still executes Q/Wheeljack. Now he's about to execute Bumblebee, but that's when Sam shoots Soundwave in his hand, which then causes the Autobots to get the upper hand, where all the military come out and Optimus Prime even flies in, and that whole part plays out the same, with Optimus and Tony literally teaming up to defeat all those Decepticons, with Shockwave also dying just like in canon. Iron Man helping Optimus in the battle against Sentinel does make Sentinel not be able to win for a little bit, but that's when Sentinel grabs Iron Man and literally starts ripping apart his armor, and then Tony is just like kind of a little bit weakened down on the floor. Then he continues on with Optimus, where Sentinel then proceeds to cut off Optimus's hand, and he's about to kill him, but that is when Megatron comes out of nowhere and helps them. In this universe, Megatron manages to kill Sentinel, but that's when Optimus does the same thing, pinning him to the floor. But this is where Iron Man gets up and with his arc reactor shoots at Megatron's head, literally killing him just like in canon. There will be days when we lose faith, days when the people of Earth turn against us, but the day will never come where we forsake this planet and its people. Tony then goes home, where he and Pepper give each other an embraceful hug. And this is where I'm gonna leave it off here, everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed part 3, and I'll see you guys in part 4.